Democratic Senator Sherrod Brown and Republican Senator Orrin Hatch really went at it over the Republican tax plan. This is in a hearing. This gets really interesting. Let's watch.
A dozen years ago, when you did the tax holiday here, all the corporations had all this money, and of course they were going to be eager to give it out to work. Well, actually, they didn't give it out to workers. They did stock buybacks. They did executive compensation. They paid out in dividends. Then somebody cited Britain. Great Britain has done a series of tax cuts. And their wages were flat too. So this is really wishful thinking. But I do know that the TV ads that are going to be run against the five most important senators on this committee, the TV ads that the independent groups will run, will of course say Senator McCaskill and Senator Casey and Senator Stabenow and Senator Nelson are voting against a $4,000 raise that this tax cut is going to bestow on them. We know it's coming. We know you'll have way more money to promote that than we will have to defend it, but that's why the Wyden Amendment is so important. And I just think it would be nice just tonight, before we go home, to just acknowledge, well, this tax cut really is not for the middle class, it's for the rich. And that whole thing about higher wages, well, it's a good selling point, but we know companies don't just give away higher wages. They just don't give away higher wages just because they have more money. Corporations are sitting on a lot of money now. They're sitting on a lot of profits now. I don't see wages going up. So just spare us the bank shots, spare us the sarcasm and the satire, and
I'm going to spare it, but I'm going to just say to you that I come from the poor people, and I've been here working my whole stinking career for people who don't have a chance. And I really resent anybody saying that I'm just doing this for the rich. Give me a break. I think you guys overplay that all the time, and it gets old. And frankly, you ought to quit it.
Mr. Chairman, the public believes it.
Just, I'm not through. Okay. I get kind of sick and tired of it. True, it's a nice political play.
Well, Mr. Chairman,
it's not true.
With all due respect, I get sick and tired of the richest people
Regular
in
order,
this country
Mr. Chairman.
getting richer and
Regular
richer
order.
and richer.
Order.
We do a tax
Regular
cut for the
order.
rich and the middle class
Wait a minute,
shrinks.
Regular order.
And over and over again.
Wait just
How
a
many
second.
times do we do this before we learn this, Mr. Chairman?
Listen, I've honored you by allowing you to spout off here. And what you said was not right. That's all I'm saying. I come from the lower middle class originally. We didn't have anything. So don't spew that stuff on me. I get a little tired of that crap. And let me just say something. If we worked together, we could pull this country out of every mess it's in. And we could do a lot of the things that you're talking about, too. And I think I've got a reputation of having worked together with Democrats.
Let's start with Chip.
Not starting with Chip. I did it. I've done it for years. I've got more bills.
Start with Chip today.
I got more bills passed than everybody on this committee put together. And they've been passed for the benefit of people in this country. Now, all I can say is I like you personally very much, but I'm telling you, this bullcrap that you guys throw out here really gets old after a while. To do it right at the end of this was just not right.
You accurately pointed out that I'm serving the rich and not the middle class. You whiny little bitch. Own your fucking plan. Own it. Own it. Don't lie about it, which is exactly what you just did right there. Own it. And Sherrod Brown, I don't know why you're fucking cowered into a corner there. You should fire back at 1,000 miles an hour and say, you can cry all you want, but that doesn't change the reality of the numbers of your tax plan. Because, let me explain something to you. Orrin Hatch is a liar. He's a slimy liar. Notice everything. Notice, Orrin Hatch, he's the one who made it personal. What was Sherrod Brown saying? Sherrod Brown was like, listen, your plan, he gave specific examples. Oh, just like when you guys did the tax repatriation. Not that long ago. I think it was under Bush. And you said, oh, we bring the money back here and give the corporations a giant tax break. Well, obviously what's going to happen is they're going to create jobs and help out the middle class. And it didn't fucking happen. And he talks about now, look, your plan, it benefits the rich. And then you have Orrin Hatch makes it personal. Oh, I come from the poor people. I come from the lower middle class originally. Right, which makes it even more pathetic that you're selling out now because you were part of that world and now you're out of that world. And you said, fuck you, now I'm going to be a typical establishment Republican and do the bidding of Wall Street and do the bidding of the rich. How dare you impugn my integrity? I'm getting sick of this bull crap. You better stop waving that finger and put it the fuck down. Because guess what? Like, again, there's a whole growing movement on the far right where they pretend like they're serious people and they do the whole, like, left-wingers are snowflakes, triggered little snowflakes, that's what you are. What the fuck is Orrin Hatch right there? He's triggered. He's a triggered little snowflake by the fact that a Democratic senator is accurately describing the tax plan. And another thing you often see now on the far right, we don't care, we have facts over feelings, that's what we care about. We care about facts over feelings. Well, it looks to me like Orrin Hatch cares a hell of a lot more about his feelings than the facts. Now, why do I say that? Well, the Nonpartisan Joint Committee on Taxation, okay, by the way, a group that will be cited ad nauseum if the Republicans ever get a little fact that they think bolsters their case. They'll be like, oh, the Joint Committee on Taxation, here's what they say. That's only when it helps them. Whenever they have facts that are damning of their plan, they, how dare you impugn my integrity? Stop with your I'm so outraged. I don't give a fuck if you're outraged. I don't care. I don't care about your fucking, my honor and my dignity. I don't give a fuck about your honor or your dignity or how great you think you are just because you're a fucking senator. I care about what you're actually doing and how it affects the American people. So what are the facts about this plan? They say, quote, it causes about 13 million fewer people to have health insurance by repealing the individual mandate and hurting enrollment in both Medicaid and the Obamacare exchanges. That will lead to an increase in preventable deaths on the order of 15,600 people per year. So because of how your plan affects health care, there will be 15,600 preventable deaths per year. It will also increase individual health insurance premiums, even for people who still do purchase insurance. So again, I don't care about your fucking feelings, my integrity, my honor. Fuck that. I don't care. These are the effects of your bill according to the Nonpartisan Joint Committee on Taxation. And then also he's like, I'm so bipartisan. That's why I've worked with Democrats. Well, again, number one, I don't care. It depends. What are you working on Democrats for? What are you achieving with them? And honestly, whenever Orrin Hatch and Democrats agree, he's agreeing with corporate Democrats to serve Wall Street and screw over regular people. So I don't care about that. But then Senator Sherrod Brown comes back and says, okay, so let's work on CHIP together right now. You know what CHIP is? The Children's Health Insurance Program. He goes, no, I don't want to work on CHIP. What happened? I thought, bipartisan. Oh, you mean a bipartisan attempt to try to fund CHIP, the Children's Health Insurance Program, to make sure children have insurance? No, that I don't want to do. I'll work with you to suck off Wall Street CEOs, but no, I don't want to help children. What a fucking loser this guy is. And he's a cretin. He's a charlatan and he's a cretin. He's pretending, I was from the lower middle class. Right, now you're a disgusting, grotesque sellout. And then, you ready for this? Here we go. The most important facts about this plan that Orrin Hatch just got his little snowflake panties in a bunch about. He's so triggered by the microaggression of the fucking numbers of his own goddamn tax plan. By 2027, poor and middle-class people will see their taxes go up across the board. Not Kyle speaking, not fucking Code Pink or some supposedly far-left organization speaking. The Joint Committee on Taxation, nonpartisan. Okay? People making between $10,000 and $20,000 a year, the working poor, will see their income go down by 1.5%. Wow. You know, hey, let me ask you, if you're making $10,000 or $20,000 a year, you think you can afford to lose 1.5% of your income? And furthermore, millionaires will see their income go up by 0.4%. Weird. So you're hurting the working poor, you're helping millionaires, and boom, the most devastating fact, everybody who makes under $75,000 a year or less sees a tax increase. How many times have I told you guys? Democrats have been letting Republicans get away with the biggest lie ever perpetuated on the American people outside of the war in Iraq and Saddam and weapons of mass destruction. And that lie is, oh, we're Republicans, so we're the party of tax cuts. That's all they have. You know, and before Trump came along and he started saying some stuff that's against outsourcing trade deals, which, by the way, he doesn't actually believe in because he's pushing them now. But outside of that, the only populist argument that came from Republicans is, oh, well, here's the bottom line. We want to cut your taxes. Democrats want to raise your taxes. I want you to keep more of your own money in your own wallet. Therefore, I'm for the little guy. Vote for us. That was the only fucking argument they had. But like I told you, it's bullshit. It's a lie. It's not true. As they scream about, oh, tax cuts, tax cuts, tax cuts, what they mean is tax cuts for the rich. What they mean is tax cuts for corporations. They don't mean tax cuts for you. That's why they prioritize the estate tax cut. They want to cut the estate tax. They want to slash the corporate tax rate, even though corporations are paying a historically low percentage of the tax burden. And what do? They end up raising taxes on everybody who makes $75,000 a year or less. Well, guess what? Over half the country makes $30,000 a year or less. Over half the fucking country. $30,000 a year or less. So what you're talking about is everybody in the middle class and everybody in the lower middle class and everybody who's poor. Your taxes get raised to pay for a tax cut for the richest people in the country who don't need it. And when a Democratic senator points that out, he doesn't have a fucking logical response. So what does he do? Let me tell you my personal story about where I come from, and let me tell you about how you're impugning my honor, and I'm getting sick of this, and this political ploy that you guys are doing. That's not a political ploy. What he's saying is 100% true, and it's every single objective analysis on the tax plan that comes to that conclusion. So, you little triggered snowflake, Orrin Hatch Patch Kid over here, he's like a baby. You can take your outrage, your faux outrage, and shove it right up your fucking ass where it belongs, because I don't give a shit about you or your story, about your honor or your integrity or whatever bullshit you think you've actually created when you didn't. I care about how your plan affects the American people, and it is unquestionably horrific for the American people. And the fact that you can't see that makes you a liar, because the reality is you do know it raises tax on the middle class. You do know. There's no way you don't know. But you're going to go out there and get your panties in a bunch and try to deflect and obfuscate and make it personal when it's not.